it.
Jesus.
Everyone's coming in.
We'll figure it out in a second.
Quiet you down.
I'm screaming.
Yep,
I'm sorry.
absolutely.
You interact with the
Interact.
chair and sit down.
Alright, let's...
So come over here to the second
Yeah,
row and sit.
you pick up the chair and you hit Larry with it.
Swing,
Perfect.
swing. I guess.
All right, gentlemen, listen up. Let's go over the situation, what's going on in the AO. So basically, over the last couple days, we've been operating with the intent to obviously achieve the victory conditions for this campaign, which I will remind you is to capture the port facilities, to locate 2 HBTs. One we need to bring back alive. The other one is a kill on sight. And then obviously capturing airfields as well. And industrial complexes is a high priority. So last night we attacked the area directly to the south of tonight's current AO. We took out the airfield down there. We have control over that, and the large city with the port facility directly to the south of that. So today we are continuing to push up to the north. We have another high priority target, which is our objective Parrot, is our primary objective. We need to capture that port facility. It also has a giant-ass bridge that connects it to the main island, which is obviously one of the main reasons why we definitely want to go here and gain control of that. Because if we do not gain control of that bridge, it's going to make it pretty easy for additional enemy forces to just push right back down that island and reoccupy everything. Not to mention the docking system there makes it very easy for them to just float angry syndicate people across, and they could potentially reoccupy everything, undoing our progress. So got to go in there, get that done today. So our mission is to capture the port in objective Parrot and conduct a sweep and clear operation in objective Toucan. Again, looking for our HBTs and industrial facilities, things like that. Our HBTs could be anywhere. They're free roaming, so it's very likely that we could just randomly stumble upon these guys. Which is why it's important to sweep all the towns, very detail-oriented, and make sure that we're not skipping buildings, because, you never know. They could be in there hiding in a back room. They don't want to be found, so it's going to make it challenging. So that is your mission for tonight. For execution, we got a pretty easy deployment. We're going to take the Chinooks, and we're going to land basically a couple hundred meters away from where we extracted last night. LZD play at the northwest side of the airfield at 113033. We're going to get off the bird from there and move along our corresponding CP1s in a classic 3-pronged assault, pushing from south to north. Starting with the east flank, it's going to be our first platoon element, which is our TAC team of recruits today. We are pushing that element through NAI 2, 5, 6, 8, and any position at Nightmare CP5 for support by fire on objective Parrot on the east side. Pushing center field is our front-runner element tonight. That is our Viking second platoon. You guys are pushing center field at NAI 3, 4, NAI 7, and then moving in to objective Parrot from your CP4 ending position at CP5, overwatching that bridge, making sure that there's no QRF pushing across that thing. Guardian is watching the west flank. You guys are taking NAI 1 off the deploy, then moving north to NAI 9 and pushing into objective Toucan. Once you have cleared objective Toucan, you will then move to NAI 10, which is actually a power plant facility. And you're going to secure that compound, overwatch the easy primary, keep that secure for the rest of the company. Now, it's pretty straightforward from there. Once we've cleared all of our objectives, we should have our 3rd platoon already overwatching the easy primary. We will collapse the company to that easy at 108051, where we'll then mark the easy with flares and bring in the birds for extract. All right, so that is your mission plan for today. Sustainment is available in the form of resupply crates if needed. We can sling load those out to you. Shouldn't be a problem to get those out there tonight. And for your cast tonight, Chief?
We're looking at 2 Gremlin scout helicopters.
All right, so it should be pretty light cast. Civilians, obviously, may be present in all of these objectives, so watch your fire, guys. Watch the high ordnance. I've seen people be pretty careless with their 203s the last couple days, so just make sure we know what we're shooting at, especially with that, like I said, the high ordnance with lots of fragmentation. cause some problems there. It is obviously quickly becoming nighttime, so make sure you have your Gen 4 nods in your backpack ready to go, because this will be a evening to almost complete darkness mission, I should say. So in the next 2 hours, expect the sun to be completely gone, and that will give us an opportunity also to gather some intel on the enemy forces to see what they're packing as far as any night vision compatible scopes, attachments, if they have actual night vision goggles they're wearing. We need to identify this in the enemy tonight, so I hope to get that done. Because if they don't have that type of equipment, then we'll be ready to go with full IR, and we'll be the only ones that can see that. So, yeah, pretty straightforward night tonight. Are there any questions? All right, I want to stress that we are looking for our HVTs to stay forward in this campaign. They could be anywhere. Could be in a random shanty town, hiding in a hut, and you might find the HVT just chilling in there. All right, so they're completely free roaming. It's highly randomized, so we could actually find both of them tonight. It's a possibility. So make sure we're checking every building, every room, and don't miss anything. All right, because I would hate to get to the very end of the campaign and we're still missing these guys. All right, so with that, 2 Chinooks, Nightmare Viking in 01, Guardian, and myself in 02. Get out there and let's get the job done. First night on Tanawa. Lead the way. All right, dismissed.
Guardian, reader check 7111.
Okay.
5x5, how many?
5x5, Tango Michael.
Bring your radios.
I'm wearing my sunglasses because I don't give a fuck.
Before we get this started, just so you know, somebody in Louisville, Kentucky has a Lapras on Pokemon Go with 1600 CP. Merry Christmas.
Wow.
I'm not even sure what he just said. But to keep this brief, succession to command will be myself, 1-2 Romeo. For PCIs, PCCs, assure everyone has low light equipment, compatible NVG scopes, NVG. PS15s are the head mounted night vision work outstanding. Regarding the actual operation, we'll be boarding up in trucks like usual 90102, and from the LZ deploy tracking to CP1, CP2, and ORP from CP3 to CP4. During that, we'll be assaulting Objective Toucan, NAI 10, 9, and NAI 1. Fairly straightforward. Our CPs a few of them are on actual NAI marks, so treat them like an assault. And all that being said, I can't really think of anything else. Questions, comments, or concerns?
Everyone got zip ties, or some of y'all got zip ties?
Got zips and flashes.
Yeah, I always carry 2.
Oh, yes.
Also, Walking, are you fine with me having Grays and Correa be more of like a quote-unquote scout, as we don't have already?
I don't think we have enough people for that.
We got one's full. We got 6 guys in the squad.
2 3-man breach.
So whom were you referring?
Grays and Correa, 2 in yellow.
2 can't maintain a wedge with 2 people.
What I'm meaning is they'd be scouting, i.e. they'd be in a file.
I'd rather keep it like normal, because how am I supposed to have one, base fire if I have scouts in front of one? We just don't have enough people to fill it out. Support the idea entirely. We used to do it. It's just if we had 4 people and 2 in addition to another 2 people rolling as scouts, that'd be ideal, but it's just 4 people.
Alright. And what do we want to do with Javi, as he doesn't have any loadouts? Just load it in now.
5x5.
Someone drop their kit and reload it. They'll just look like your clone.
Celestian, what do you got?
Medical
CLS.
Yeah.
Akati, you got a
CLS.
Alright. Damn it. Liskin, drop your AR loadout for Javi.
Gotcha.
Thanks. And then wherever he's over there. Yeah, go give him your loadout and reload it. With that being said, everyone else, just step off and my PC has not.
I don't know, just go finish fixing your kit, whatever you need to
Yeah.
extra to grab.
Alright, so that being said, then we're just gonna run as 2 squads, Keys. You want to take a squad then?
Yeah, the ones I have already. We will run 3. Me, Swift, and Silesian. Jewish stay together.
Yeah, whoever the fuck you got, I don't know. Tab out.
So who am
I got Swift and Silesian.
Okay.
Alright. Take Pliskin as well.
Alright.
Take Pliskin as well. 2, as you would be,
He said
5
alright.
and 3. Oh, I thought he said what?
I said alright.
Alright. I'll tell him that. As for everyone else, we're good to go line up.
Brett.
I just didn't understand what you just said.
You're taking your guys, the ones that were under you on your team, and Pliskin. And
So we have squad 2, so that's alright. Squad 2. Alright. So that fucks everything, whole situation up.
I don't really know what the fuck's going on.
Just to reiterate on radio, so what's going to happen is Keys is taking 2, that is Swift and Silesian with him, as well as he's taking Pliskin. Everyone else you're 1, so if you're still on here and I assigned you to 2, make sure you change your radios to 5213.
Cannot comply.
Team 2 copies. Whatever.
Copy copies.
Silesian radio check 513.
Bye. How about me?
Yes, I just chimed in with five.
Most of the
So they'll make it now. Swift is going to be the team leader. So make sure you get all the PCIs done. Hi, Lyric.
Oh, hi. Okay, you can hear me, Marcelo? Okay, you're gonna have to reset your push to talk. Because if you can't talk,
Give me a radio check.
we're gonna have a huge problem tonight. Okay, no.
Korea.
Hi, Celestia.
Pliskin's coming with us too.
Yeah, Pliskin. So it'd be me and you together. Swift to be the team lead, it'd be point.
Roger.
Swift, you're gonna be the team lead, you take point. And you're gonna have Pliskin with you, that's your teammate. Swift.
Yeah.
Change your frequency to 51.3.
Okay.
Change the color to green. You're a team leader. You're a point man. You'll have Pliskin as your buddy.
If you're good to go, with radio check 513.
2 interrogative, PCI is complete.
April.
1 is not, PCI is complete. I'm trying to get jobby as shit.
Alright, 2, go ahead. Board 1 standby.
Left on her up.
Pure unadulterated minigun.
Violence. Don't forget violence.
Don't forget bullets.
Oh, I've got all the bullets you can handle and even more. Don't you worry about it.
don't make it real.
Yeah, I'm right gun, it's fully loaded.
Roger.
It'll really create a minigun gunner in the squads. Just take out an M134. Just fuck it.
At my eyes.
Look, I might have to turn on my nods before we even get there.
Alright. Get Viking boarding up anyway. Alright, second platoon, clear the board. Make sure we have door gunners.
Yeah, is complete.
Negative. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we're not.
Oops.
Alright, team 2, once we spool up, lock and load earplugs in, and put your waypoint on CP1.
You guys get storms like that a lot, Fred?
Spartan 2s?
Just this fucking year has been the worst.
Wow. Alex.
Obama and his fucking
We're
global
still
warming.
waiting for talk, pilot.
Right.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Colonel.
Graves picked
Brad,
a character with
I
razor
will
burn
hurt
all
you.
over his face.
All in,
Oh,
pilot.
there he is.
I am here.
Now two's full.
Have no fear.
It's underdog.
Underdog.
You say that like it's news.
Breaking news.
Marcel, you got night vision?
Breaking news, Pokemon Go is taking over the world.
Oh my god. According to Twitter, Tana was infested with Pokemon.
I was
Just
running
saying, like
yesterday,
those players
fucking
are like real life
catching 'em as I
zombies,
was
just
running.
looking at the ground, walking around, you know?
Oh
It's
my
like,
god,
fucking
right?
weird. I hit a few with my car the other
kill
day, I'm not
myself.
sure I regretted it.
I was looking
did
for an
them a favor.
HVT, but I instead found an Ekans. Snake
Well,
backwards.
there's somebody in Louisville, Kentucky with a Lapras that's 1,600 points, so.
People
See tab in the future,
have no
just
lives.
Pokemon Go and a tablet.
Fucking- Oh god, I'm actually considering buying an iPad just so I can
Fact,
see shit
actually.
better.
Got her full board green light.
I can pull a SIM card out of my
I don't think I feel
That's gonna have to be a Swift. You have to get a Quest. Sorry, say again, Flip? I got like
2 out. I got a contact east in the wood line.
Say again, Keys.
I have a contact in the wood line east. 2 times.
Roger that, eyes on.
127, go ahead and get your 41 points on CP1, step off, platoons, wedge, or correction, squad wedge, platoon stagger.
One copy is.
Got 2-time contacts east.
PID and smoke. Romeo, go ahead and send up in contact.
Actual guarding contact report over.
No more eyes.
Roger, grid rev 114032 LT deploy, break. Currently mitigating small team size EI contact, break. 300 meters to our east, over.
One, 2-7, go ahead and break contact, push CP1.
2 copies.
One proceeding to CP1.
We're gonna move, Keys.
Take us out.
Stepping off.
Roger, 6-time PI to our south, to Minute Alpha, break. Back here through to mitigate failure 14.
7-1.
7 for 7.
Prerogative, where are you guys at? We don't see you.
We're trailing a good bit. I can see your last man.
Roger, eyes on Jobby.
Want us to hold up, Keys?
Yeah, hold up.
All G's, one short halt waiting for Jobby.
Copy 2, go ahead and short hold, parallel 1. As we step off from this point, go ahead and maintain a ranger file due to the density of the forest.
2 copies. Alright boys, we're gonna go ranger file.
Roger that, Ranger file. Copy.
Copy.
Spread this out a little bit more, guys.
I'm behind Tom. pulled slowly, I don't know why.
One short hold again.
Copy, short hold, maintain the file, but spread out. Get security.
2 copies.
I'm behind.
Nah, he's not in combat mode.
One proceeding range file.
2 copies. Alright, let's go. Fliskin, were you running a maze?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, put on your MVGs if you haven't.
Hold on a second.
Plus, you should have them on by now.
One 150 from CPU 1 break. We doing a short hold, just short of.
I got one in my backpack for you.
2 copies. Man, it was so hard to be in a Ranger while. Come on, guys. Jeez.
T7 set California 1, right? 1-2 as we step off an infill to NAI-1, go ahead and maintain a line or a wedge, use your TLPs to decide which, and infill.
Swift, flank this California.
Roger, shifting copy.
2 copies. 2 is shifting California.
Terrain don't level out till we're up in it, so.
Yeah.
We're 92.
Stay strong.
Step off.
Mackie. On your left, keys.
Alright, Silicon, I know you're on my left. Alright, supposed to take us out. Stay on California. Kinda like spread it like a fire line.
Contact.
Contacts down. 3 contacts down.
Clear.
Which side? Go ahead and work up. Site 2-1 is clear. 3 contacts mitigated. Correction, 4 contacts vacated.
Blue coming out.
On T7, go ahead and form a defensive posture on CP1, stand by to move.
2 copies.
Well, you also gotta consider they weren't prepared.
Goddamn bushes.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking bad up here.
What the hell with PTA?
Let's solid readback starting out.
One T to 7, go ahead and build back the Ranger file, step off CP2.
2 copies. Ranger file, Swifty.
Copy, stepping off.
Roger, move.
2 stepping. Whee! Downhill! I'm picking up speed! Watch out, boys! They're gonna roll you over!
Don't trip.
That would suck. Imagine if they had an animation that you trip over something.
Everything alright, guys?
Drop the gun. Like Java press C on your keyboard or whatever it is.
There you go.
Swift, that's a tree.
Yeah, it was.
You have your nods on?
Yeah, I got nods on.
You're supposed to have your nods.
I've got nods, the line keeps stopping, and I was trying to walk around. And all of a sudden, there was a tree. I mean, you can come over to me and look, and I see I got my nods on.
Ah, this jobby guy's gonna fucking drive me nuts. No, alright, Predator, we got your buddy over here.
Thank you. Losing my mind.
It's almost to the point we're gonna have to like key cuff him and deploy him when he's ready.
As long as I don't have to. And I quote, Joey, I choose you. That was great. Fuck yeah.
I feel like we should just start singing "In the Jungle."
Wonderful jungle.
I don't think it goes that way, but you're close.
Oh, God.
One halting at the tree line.
2 copies.
You know, it's easy for you guys to bluff.
Why you say that?
You know exactly why.
Oh, A-firm.
2-7, go ahead and maintain the wedge and infill to our CP2.
2 copies. You hear that, Swift?
We wanted wedge, moving out.
Yeah, A-firm. Once one goes regular, typical platoon. What we normally do.
Alright, pushing out.
One T7, go ahead and have yourselves turn on IR strobes. No others. Clarify. turn on IR strobes, Predator, and Graves. Or, correction, Graves and Keys, or Predator and Keys, whoever.
Me and Keys. Alright.
There you go.
I don't have them.
I don't think I have them either.
Wow.
I have a laser, that's what I use.
Remember my question when we conduct PCIs for NCOs? Like, that question?
Yeah.
Well, according to the Colonel, we didn't want to equip them unless we don't know they have MBGs or not.
Yeah, what Keys said.
They always are in your kit, just like night vision. If you don't need them, then they're just excess weight. If you need them, then they're there. Literally less than a pound.
Before we walk in.
Oh, tell me what to do.
I've got another.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Wow, that fucking ending.
The fuck?
That was
Oh, hi.
Was that a misfire?
Yeah, that was a misfire.
But we don't stand in front of McAfee anymore.
Yeah, don't do that. I tapped out to put on a
I go ahead and work up the syrup. I'm already doing so. My apologies.
They used to not do that. I don't know why it does that now when I tab back in.
If you click if you alt tab in again, you're fine.
Fred, I could have sworn I heard someone put it in your back and you still don't have it on.
Yeah, I put it
Actually, those IR strobes ain't that bright.
Put an iron strobe.
They're not. They're easy to see from the sky.
Alright.
In the future, your helmet.
I mean,
will
I
count.
can always drop an IR grenade. I have those.
I've got the flashes.
Yeah, didn't you steal those off?
Well, I mean, worst guys.
You can get them in your inventory.
Oh, I didn't know they were in there.
1T7, stand by to move to our ORP.
2 copies. Alright guys, set your waypoint to RB.
Follow it up the road or follow it up the road.
Fuck it, yeah, and we'll take that little
Roger
boot
that,
path
setting
off.
waypoint.
We'll stagger up the road and then fucking file down the fucking goat path. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yep.
We're staggering it up the road, then we
Okay. 1T7, go ahead and stagger column down the road.
Stagger column down the road.
This road to a goat path to take us to our RP.
Roger, standard call.
One T7, here's your goat trail. They're called goat trails because the goat herders use them.
Oh, so slow, I don't know why. Too heavy?
Yeah, go ahead and establish C60 security around our ORP. I doubt there'll be anything to actually recon, but if you find advantage, go ahead and send it up. I think the need like a 35-foot like tree house. Just
1, 2. I got you, buddy.
Thank you. He's hard to keep track of.
You keep perfect track of your fucking virginity, you'll never lose that.
Oh.
Wow. Jobby, go up with your team. How much you weigh, Jobby?
About 70 pounds, I checked.
And why are you running so slow?
No idea. I press W, I press shift. Oh.
How about C? Double tap C while you're walking.
Lost in the fucking shade.
That looks better. Alright, go up your squad. It should be right ahead of me.
Actually, hang on.
Good eye.
No, at least then.
I think I fixed his problem, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, no worries.
Bongo.
I was playing some. I managed to save the playlist for this jungle track.
Oh God.
Didn't think I'd need it till now.
I've got a fucking green laser that looks like this from my rifle.
Probably predator.
Yeah, it's probably fucking red.
Grab one out, the RCO, thank you.
We're in deep enough to get you to be back with it, right? You ready to be in that baby for a while?
Well, if that don't work, Pred, we always can tie him up in a tree somewhere.
T7, go ahead and proceed north along this goat trail to CP3. I'll clear any Pine.
2 copies. Did you get that, Swifty?
Yeah, roger.
Copy that. Oh, I hate caves.
One is flipping it to a line. 7. Or echelon, whatever the fuck it ends up being.
Contact in the building.
7, go ahead and pick up, move north to Hill 5-2. One's already tracking, so check fire.
Two copies. Hill number 5-2.
Affirm.
Alright. Hill number 5-2, man.
7-1, be advised, this is fucking trees and more goddamn trees. You can hardly see the ocean.
Copy, just hold that pause for 2 and HQ.
Copies.
Does anybody have a chainsaw?
I wish. You know what this force could use?
Napalm.
More trees. Definitely more trees.
Head west first.
7-1.
More bushes to walk into.
The grade of this hill basically will be sending us straight into death. I suggest we head back west and work from southwest to northeast.
Understand, you advise this rapid descension will fucking lead us toward death. Recommending southwest northeast. Let's go ahead and do it, break it down, we'll track back west across the service road.
Follow it up, Hoffman.
Fuck you.
Copies, filing it back to the west.
Affirm.
Alright, Swift. Take us out to the west.
Moving.
Cucutalacha, cucutalacha.
We found a go trail that'll take us in. It's not a bad grade. It's probably less than a meter or down.
Take it.
It's coming from the guy who probably failed every 5 scale line.
Where's he going?
Contacts front on laser.
Copy, maintain weapons tight, 1, break. 2-7, go ahead and set New York, 1-7, break. Maintain
New York, Swift. 2 copies. Shipped in New York.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Weapons free. Fucking trees, man.
One and 2-7, infill at your discretion, start hitting used buildings. Due to the insufficiencies of HQ, you're gonna have to put a dot once you've cleared him.
Copies.
Keys, you got contact in the room, shooting in building in front of us.
Yeah, they got friendlies down there too. Me and some of the guys are still sitting on the hill. We have good eyes right now.
Copy 2.
Go ahead and provide med check.
Swift is green. Pliskin's green.
I'm old.
Celestine's green. Status all green. We got a contact bearing 291. Just on the other side of the town.
Reloading.
Just be careful when you're firing because you're firing over at friendlies.
Yeah, I was shooting over.
Two one.
737-2.
Yeah, let us know when you clear out those 3 buildings so we can move down.
Go ahead and infill.
Roger that. Alright, take us out. Alright, Swift. We'll start clearing our side.
Yeah. I think this building needs to be cleared in front of us. Didn't see him go there.
Whoa, my frames.
Anything that's not marked is cleared. Yeah, let's go here.
Breaching.
I don't think any of this is honorable. Yeah, this is honorable.
Clear.
Going around, don't shoot. Pretty much all of one.
I got a contact real close to me.
Shack is clearing there. Breaching.
It's clear on the right side.
April on the left too.
Clear.
2-1.
Send it.
Oh, somebody's shooting past me.
Set.
Set.
Breaching.
Bastard, you shot right past me. No, they're off to our right. I'm
Clear.
farthest one forward. And y'all
0-2.
Out.
I think my heart just takes
clear.
For some reason my flashlight got missing out of my fucking backpack.
The green one's closest to the
Celestian, follow me.
farthest east. We're about to grab that.
Right behind you.
Yeah.
This one's clear. Clear.
Job you, Max. You move up with Graves so you can get a sight off the suit. Roger didn't die in a shot.
some reason my flashlight didn't load. Last time I checked I had it, now I don't have it.
Well, it's not as bad as getting a nun NVG scope and having to use the red dot on top. Because I usually pack a secondary scope, but I didn't for this one, so.
Use the RCO PIP that has night vision built into it.
Yeah, I know. I fucking forgot about it. As soon as we landed, I was like, shit, I have to use the red dot. Hasn't been so bad. I've been engaging effectively with the red dot so far.
Yeah.
Not that far. Gotta remind myself to put the pip on the CL slot out, and that should be good.
Because when I did my loadout, when I load up my loadout, I checked everything. I had everything, the flashlight and shit, my nods. I was like, then we get on the chopper and I get out here on the field and look at my map. What the hell? What happened to my last flashlight?
Oh, that too.
127 cigarette just continue to go out and progress to our RP.
Resend that.
One copies.
I didn't really catch it. I heard a lot of background noise.
We're moving to the RP.
Yeah, 2 copies.
Yawning terror.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Okay. Alright, Swift. Whatever Watkins said, go.
I just like he was having a seizure. Yeah.
Because I still didn't catch what he said.
Yeah. It was definitely difficult.
They're way ahead of us.
Yeah, they kind of pushed out ahead.
I see the lasers.
Got eyes on Javi.
Copy that.
Yeah, maybe it's the entire country that's lagging.
Surprise, man.
Yeah, we're catching up to you, buddy. Don't worry, he's in good hands with us.
Eyes on power station.
Whoa, shit, that's close.
Taking contact. No fucking clue where it came from.
I heard that hit the fucking ground right next to my feet.
Yeah, it was right next to me.
Interrogate, how many killed?
2 times.
2 EAKIA.
Damn it, I want to bomb that.
I see someone's IR strobe off in the distance.
Yeah, Strad 099.
I'll do that shit.
Let them know we're here.
I don't know.
Want us to move into the compound?
It's just set up a security. They already cleared it.
Roger. I'm gonna keep eyes towards the northeast.
Guys, we're looking at the maps.
Checking their map.
Yeah. I know Keys is Eden, for example. I got one.
Hey, do they make maps in Braille?
No. Maybe I should probably.
It's funny thinking when before I left the pub, I had a flashlight in my backpack. 2 copies. Yeah, when I got off, I didn't have it no more.
Try to face.
Yeah, that's what I said. Defend your posture, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Contact, bearing 164. 2 times. 171. I got him on thermo, so.
T7 interrogative distance to contact.
Danger close, 60 meters.
60 meters, danger close. Break. Be advised, EZ is now LZ for redeploy, so we should slack it in that general direction.
I got eyes on. Like we're not. Oh, they're dead.
One and two, go ahead and get to 40mm, 185, less than 100 meters. Reference that little fucking Korean.
Roger, 40mm to read a shot.
Contacts are down.
Copy, hold on all of the chain, we have an LZ, we have redeploy and filling. I'm assuming what this fucking elevator is about to be is redeploy. Or maybe not. Disregard.
You know what the funny thing? I just looked over there. What the hell to do? Pop out of a manhole? I think I have a contact 145 out in the tree line. I can't get a PID, so watch it. Yeah, I had eyes on him. I couldn't get a PID off him.
I see contact bearing 138. Move in the tree line.
Yes, so listen, anything that's danger close, yeah, you cleared hot. Yeah, anything that's close to us, you're cleared hot and engaged. And say anything that's clear, danger close to us, you're cleared hot. You see any threats? Just call it out, and we will engage it.
Roger.
I just heard a shot. Where'd that come from?
Sounded like it came from the southeast. Eyes on IR strobe.
Eyes on redeployer walking right towards contact. Keep eyes on them, and if you can find the contacts, mitigate the contacts. There's nothing we can do to stop them. You have a lot of faith in people, Walker. You have a lot of faith in people if you believe that happened.
kind of keep an eye on that road facing southwest.
Like you've never forgotten something.
Yeah. Haven't happened in a long time. Carry the same thing every night. It's hard to have continuity failures.
To be fair, with the recreating loadouts, it's easy to forget one thing or another. When you realize you forgot it, it gets added, you don't forget it.
But usually when you realize you've forgotten it, you're out in the field and need it. So.
Yeah.
This toast is better in your fucking house.
Hey, well, I gotta be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, we're playing DayZ, you know? You can shoot me in the head, so I can go sit back at base. I'll sit there and sweep the fucking brief area.
So you're not gonna roll her?
What? Well, as long as nobody else is there, sure. No, I'm gonna be shooting at the birds that come in every time. Just to give them a good scare.
Just give him a good jolly. For some reason, I thought tonight would be like something special, so I grabbed 2 extra frags. Just for no apparent reason.
Alright, I'm back walking.
Now I have 3 frags.
You alright there, Celeste?
127. Make sure no one's making zombie sounds. Like, sure they're all alive.
The jungle, I thought I established dominance here.
Oh, alright. Yeah, that was Celestian.
That's what Pred said.
Maybe
I think Celestian stored in a little bit of cocaine today.
No, I was walking by and went like that to him. He's going to do that right back at me.
It's okay, he's just establishing his dominance.
Hey, I mean, we can always get that advanced maneuverability or movement, but enhanced movement is what it is. Something like that. Climb that shit easy. Give a flying fuck. Don't give a fuck. It's the concept.
Corinne just told us a story of him finding a deer, a buck, that died because he got his nuts stuck on a chain link fence.
Picture didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a little too nutty.
You just want to see somebody's nuts.
Oh my god, these jokes are getting bad.
I mean, I know deer are stupid, but come on.
Roger, Guardians move 200 meters to our east at a compound. Break. Interrogative. Say again on grid ref. Over.
1-2, this is 7. Prepare to move to grid 110051 is currently circled by a purple circle break. We'll step off in a platoon stagger squad ranger file, and we'll move there here within a mic. Prepare your dudes to move.
2's ready, copy.
1 is ready and stepping up.
Alright, Swifty.
Alright, 1-2, take us out.
Yeah, moving up.
Aw, Pusskin cares. Where you going? Get up there.
Oh no, I thought you called my name.
Well, you looked at me. That's why. It's like, oh, he cares. Because I gotta hit say back here, pick up Jobby.
These structures have not been cleared. Hit them with haste, boys.
You guys get go by Jobby.
127, go ahead and provide a four-corner security on this compound. Stand by to move back to easy.
2 copies.
That's probably why it disconnected right then. He's pissed we're in his house.
How is everybody?
Oh, you know.
It's too quiet, man.
Yeah. So that local sports team. I also wish I could see my fucking map.
I lost my fucking flashlight. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I gotta go on the FOB tonight and load up a night gear. Red one should give up connecting.
Dude's almost disconnected over 15 times.
He needs to refill his liquid cooler with yak juice.
Needs to download more RAM at downloadmoreram.com.
You just do that.
His Sherpas are getting tired. That's fucking crazy.
Friendlies to the south, moving to the easy.
T7, go ahead and break it down. Proceed easy primary. Last 100-meter push.
2 copies. Alright, break it down, go to easy.
As we infill, we'll be holding the northeastern face.
2 copy, eastern face. Eastern face, guys, when you get up there. Friendly coming from the east. Oh, that lagging, somebody's lagging. Running in place.
Say again.
Never mind, that was red one.
Roger.
Birds are here. Oh, one touchdown.
1 and T7, we're going to be the second bird, 90102, the one that's still airborne.
2 copies, I see it.
Yeah, there might be a QRF coming through the bridge.
Yeah, double time it, guys. Bird's about to land. Now, move.
1 and 2 breaking down, received 90102, on the number 7 bus.
2 copies. Left gun up. There's 2 all aboard. There's 2 all aboard. 2's all in.
7 got filled. He's on board, right? You know. Copy, that's a neat joke. T7 going forward, any awards or recommendations for the night?
2 copies. Any awards or recommendations, send to me through TeamSpeak.
Assuming someone manages to scrounge one up their ass, they'll send me one.
One jewel.
Green light.
Sit down here, man.
So you
Yeah,
can wait 60 seconds and then go wake up, but it's okay. You can leave him down there. I mean, he's not a hack, so that's. I'm wearing these sunglasses. These bright lights pointing directly at me.
Nothing's wrong with that chair, so I'm taking it.
He's probably having an issue.
He says there's nothing wrong, but he actually put super glue on it. Yeah. Alrighty, yeah, let's kick off this debrief. So, yeah, I have to say, that ended up being a super stealth mission that I was not anticipating, but yeah, we instinctively rolled all suppressed tonight across the board, which definitely was a good plan, and I have to say, it's the first time engaging Syndicate in the late night hours, and we hold a clear advantage when there's no source of light. So there were times where we were able to knock out the lights in the villages, and then they can't see us, basically. So that's something to note for the future, is that I searched a couple of them on the ground, some of the militia type, some of the paramilitary type, and neither one had NVGs. So yeah, I mean, that was like not that challenging, so that's something to note. This operation was very smooth. We really didn't have too much trouble, given the fact that, again, we just took our time and moved very quietly through the jungle, and each time we met contact, it was, for the most part, us firing first. There were a few exceptions, kind of towards the last few NAIs, but for the most part, we were firing first, so we had that element of surprise, which was good. We used the brush line, creep up nice and close, and there were definitely more than a few occasions, at least with 2nd Platoon, where we were like, oh my god, there was a guy like 5 feet away from us, and you know, we took him out from there. So yeah, I think it went very well today. We definitely set out and accomplished what we needed to do. We captured the port, we searched the NAIs, and we mitigated some QRF that did manage to push across that bridge. Probably somewhere that we're going to have to revisit at some point later on in the campaign, just given the fact that it seems like there were a few EI groups that were trying to move in as we were extracting. But nonetheless, I mean, it was definitely a good operation, a good raid tonight. Alright, sustains for the company. Like I said, we did a good job of grabbing equipment that was mission specific tonight. You know, like I said, rolling suppressed. Having those lasers on our weapons, I think that worked very well for us. Another thing that we did well is shifting the game plan towards the end. We moved elements in there to support. We had both Guardian and Viking in basically a holding position where they were just set up in these compounds holding security. That looked good. It was done well. The perimeter was tight, and it was kept tight, so that was good. A few improvements besides the guy that I keep hearing like a fucking typewriter in the back row there. Would be to make sure that we have IR strobes across the board. Everyone should have one of these. There were a few people that did not have them in their kits, so when you go to change loadouts, make sure you make one that is for night ops that includes the mission essentials like the IR strobe, because the laser on your weapon's not enough. We need the IR strobe. You know, aircraft can see them from the air. Really helps that with that PID going on, especially when it's definitely hard to see and we have lots of platoons attacking the same area. So I would just work on the PCIs and make sure that we don't leave the base until you have everything that you think you could possibly need in the mission, and just pack smart. That's all I have for you guys. Nightmare?
Nightmare had a pretty good night tonight. Can I get started down? Give me one improve.
One improve I would say is when there's a contact in a building, not everybody group up on the same corner, because it's how we lost 2 guys tonight. Other than that, I don't have much.
Alright. And PFC Langston, can you give me a sustain for the night?
Yeah, our PID was on point tonight. Nobody shot any friendlies, which is good. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright. That is all for Nightmare.
Alright, let's pass it down to Whiskey. Switching it up.
Alright, hold on, let me make sure I'm on yell here. There we go. Alright, so for our sustain, we'll just go ahead and go with Miller. Alright, Miller is now our improve to be here during debrief. See, then Blur, do you have a sustain for us?
I'd say a sustain for the night would definitely be making sure we got our PIDs and everything down for the night, even though it was dark and spooky outside.
Yeah, PID was definitely difficult tonight, given that we were looking at everything through thermals and had no regular vision. And then, see, alright, for an actual improve, Reaper.
I think one improve tonight would just be keeping our formations when we're flying in and out of the AO for either extract or deploy. Can always be improved.
Alright. That'll be all for Whiskey.
Alright, Viking.
Roger. Viking had a pretty good night tonight as well. We moved through the towns, secured the NAIs very well. And that big town was actually surprisingly, we worked surprisingly well in there. Definitely had the advantage of being at nighttime, so we were able to engage targets before they saw us, so that was definitely good. Anyway, let me have Staff Sergeant Firkin with our first improve.
I think an improve tonight would be formations, spacing, and then crossing MSRs. There are a couple of MSRs that we tried to cross, and it just wasn't really working out. We weren't really getting the idea of it, and that can be improved on during training. And then some of the formations that we used during the going through the jungle really need to be improved on, especially at nighttime stop like this.
Roger. Alrighty, can I have Corporal Kozak with a sustain?
I think our CQC was really good tonight. We're getting in there, flashing out those hostiles. I think we did a pretty good job tonight. I mean, for Bravo at least, we had no casualties.
Alrighty, and that'll do it for Viking.
Alright, Guardian.
Alright, tonight's operation went really well. No casualties in addition, I think, no casualties, and we only hit minimal contact. Pliskin, can I get a sustain for tonight?
Let me just make sure I'm on y'all.
it was really good with breaching, getting to the point, also holding them down, waiting for, to move up when we got the, rolling. Overall, it was just like you said, no casualties. It was just a good time.
Alright, outstanding. Soliciting, can I get the improved for tonight?
Small improve is, I would say, for me personally and for a few others, is to make sure we have 100% the essential equipment for this op. That'll be all.
Most definitely. That's all for Gertie.
Alright, I one promotion, although the guy appears to have dropped connection, but Jay Neufeld is now private first class, so hello to that guy. Okay, I have one badge to give out, or medal, actually. I guess if you want to call it that. Let me get Ridwan. Oh boy. Alright, so... yeah... anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure you are literally trying to play this out of an AOL browser. Anyway, for the fact that you have filled my TeamSpeak log with lost connection messages and also the log in the server, for your excessive failure of internet connectivity, you're being awarded the Desync Commendation Medal. Congratulations.
Jealous?
Alright. And that will be all. Nightmare.
Nightmare has a couple tonight. First, let me get Sergeant Dom. Stand back up. Dom, you were Alpha's medic tonight and took a couple casualties out in the field, which you managed to patch up and get back up on their feet. So for your outstanding performance tonight as a medic, you'll be receiving your medic badge. Congratulations. Alright, and this last one's kind of big, and I've been waiting to do it for a while. So, Staff Sergeant Chapin, go ahead, stand up on your feet.
Chappie!
This guy, since coming in to Nightmare, he's made himself a constant asset. He's gone out, gotten every certification he can possibly get within the 21st. He usually rolls as our dedicated JFO when he's not squad leading, and he's been an outstanding asset to both myself, Nightmare, and the 21st. So without further ado, I hereby promote you to Sergeant First Class. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And that is all for Nightmare.
Alright. And Viking.
Alrighty, can I have PFC Wentz please stand? Wentz, this comes down from your fire team lead. You did a good job tonight clearing buildings as the breach lead and taking down contact. So for that, you're getting your combat infantry badge. Congratulations. Alright, let me have Binder please stand up. Mr. Corporal. Binder, this comes down from your squad lead and your fire team lead. You revived the fire team lead and healed him, and several other guys that got wounded, prevented them from dying, and did an excellent job as a CLS. So for that, you're getting your medic badge. Congratulations. Congratulations. Cryu, please stand. Sergeant Cryu, this comes down from your squad lead, and I agree completely. This is your first stop on Apex, and first stop using our new radio system, and even with all that, you still had to take command in an emergency and did an excellent job with everything, and so couldn't wish for a better fire team lead. So for that, we believe you deserve the Army Commendation Medal. Congratulations.
Damn.
Alrighty, Sergeant Perez, please stand.
He disconnected.
Oh, that's right. Well, Perez, if you can hear me up in Ghostland, you're getting the DM badge for popping someone's face off with the coolest shot I've ever seen, so congratulations.
Did he 360 or?
Wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then like instead of blood, it was just like Mountain Dew and Doritos.
All right.
Exactly how it went. I was there.
MLG, bro.
And I've got one more. Staff Sergeant Furking, please stand. This guy right here is one of the greatest guys we have in the unit. He went above and beyond and actually bought Apex for another member who didn't have it. And I just think that is the coolest thing that you can do for somebody in your fellow unit, or, you know. So for that, I believe you deserve the Volunteer Service Medal. And that'll do it for Viking.
All right, Guardian.
Alright, after that, Guardian has a whopping nothing, but you did it. Awards for everybody, so congrats, you did it.
Well, good job nonetheless. All right, and Vicky.
We have what Guardian has times 10, which is still 0.
Alright, that's it, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Well